Este es un espacio para practicar inglés con arte. Welcome. One painting, one story at a time. Let's begin.
Look at this sky. It is not quiet. It is moving, swirling, almost breathing. In the Starry Night, Vincent van Gogh did not simply paint the night. He painted what the night felt like. Today, this painting is one of the most famous works in the world. It is part of the collection of the Museum of Modern Art, better known as MoMA, in New York. But before it became an icon in a museum, it was born from a very personal moment in Van Gogh's life. This painting was made in 1889, during one of the most difficult periods of his life. At that time, Van Gogh was staying in a hospital in Saint-Rémy-de-Provence in the south of France. From his room, he could see the landscape outside, the hills, the trees, the morning light, and the changing sky. But the Starry Night is not just a direct copy of what he saw from his window. It is partly observation, partly memory, and partly imagination. That is why the painting feels so powerful. It is not only a place, it is an inner world. Van Gogh is often connected with Impressionism because he learned from its interest in light, color, and visible brushwork. But he is more accurately described as a post-impressionist painter. He did not use color only to show what the eye sees. He used color to show what the heart feels. This is very important when we look at the Starry Night. At first, your eyes probably go to the sky. The stars are large and bright. The moon shines like a burning sun. The clouds in the air seem to move in great waves across the canvas. Nothing in this sky feels still. Van Gogh uses strong brushstrokes, thick paint, and intense colors to create movement. The lines curve, twist, and flow. This technique gives the painting its energy. The brushstrokes are not hidden. They are visible, almost physical. You can almost feel the movement of the artist's hand. The blue of the night is deep and rich, but it is not empty. It is full of energy. The stars do not look distant or cold. They feel close, alive, almost emotional. Below this dramatic sky, there is a quiet village. The houses are small. The church rises in the center. The windows are dark. Everything seems calm and asleep. This contrast is important. Above, the sky is full of movement. Below, the village is silent and still. It is almost as if two different worlds are living in the same painting: the peaceful world outside and the intense world inside the artist. On the left side, there is a dark cypress tree. It rises from the earth like a flame. Its shape connects the village with the sky. It is vertical, strong, and mysterious. The cypress is not just a tree. In the painting, it feels like a bridge between the human world and the universe. This is one reason why the Starry Night is so unforgettable. Van Gogh takes ordinary things, stars, houses, hills, trees, and transforms them into something emotional and almost spiritual. He does not paint the night as a quiet background. He makes the night the main character. And this is where the painting becomes modern and deeply human. Van Gogh was not trying to make a perfect, realistic image. He was trying to show intensity. He wanted color and movement to express feeling. So, the sky does not have to look exactly like the real sky. The village does not have to be perfectly accurate. The brushstrokes do not have to disappear. In fact, the brushstrokes are part of the message. You can feel the hand of the artist. You can feel his rhythm, his pressure, his urgency. Every line seems to say, "This is not just what I see. This is what I experience." That is why the painting still speaks to so many people today. We may not know every detail of Van Gogh's life. We may not understand every symbol in the painting, but we understand the feeling. we understand what it means to look at the world and feel something bigger than words. A quiet village, a restless sky, a tree reaching upward, a night full of light. Maybe this is the secret of the Starry Night. It shows us that beauty is not always calm. Sometimes beauty moves, sometimes beauty trembles. Sometimes beauty comes from sadness, hope, and imagination all at once. More than 100 years later, this painting still feels alive. The sky still moves, the stars still burn, and we are still looking up. Now, let's learn 5 useful words from this painting. 1. Swirling. Swirling means moving in circles like air, water, or clouds. Example, the sky is swirling with energy. In the starry night, the clouds in the air seem to be swirling across the sky. 2. Brushstrokes. Brushstrokes are the marks made by a brush on the canvas. Example, Van Gogh's brushstrokes are visible and full of movement. In this painting, the brushstrokes are not hidden. They are part of the emotion. 3. Restless. Restless means unable to stay calm or still. Example, the village is quiet, but the sky is restless. This word is useful because the sky in the painting doesn't feel peaceful. It feels alive and intense. 4. Glow. Glow means to shine with a soft light. Example, the stars glow in the dark blue night. The stars in the starry night do not look cold or distant. They glow with emotion. 5. Upward. Upward means moving or pointing toward a higher place. Example, the cypress tree reaches upward. In the painting, the dark cypress rises upward, connecting the village with the sky. So remember these 5 words: swirling, brushstrokes, restless, glow, and upward. They can help you describe not only this painting, but many scenes, feelings, and images in English. If you enjoyed this video, keep practicing your English with art. Listen again, look closely, and subscribe for more stories like this. You can also leave a comment and tell us which painting would you like to explore next. See you in the next painting.
CanvaLingo, English through art.